Hey everybody, I'm Raifa. I am an entrepreneur. I own Hair Care and Ohana Wellness, my new spa. And my journey started more than 10 years ago when I decided that I couldn't find a job after university. And I just thought to open like just a hair shop because I saw so many ladies were having their hair done and they either had extensions, braids, things like that. And I remembered the feeling that I felt every time I came out of the hair salon, like that feeling of being confident, having your hair done and just, feeling empowered, just doing something simple to your hair and you're a new person after that. Hair care stands out because hair care is a personality. It's vibey, it's trendy. Hair care is the type of environment where we have a range of different stylists in every hair care shop. Each hair care has 11 stylists and those 11 people are micro entrepreneurs. They work for themselves. They attend to their clients. We do their marketing in our hair salons and we offer an array of beauty services such as hair, nails, anything beauty is hair care. So hair care, that's where it started. The idea was brought forth by one of my manager, Wendy, who thought like, why don't you make a space kind of like a hub where all entrepreneurs who are doing these kind of services can be under one roof and under one brand. So thus Hair Care was born in Hatfield. Joining FREC was just the stars aligning. I had a friend who I was in a business program with and the program was done and we're talking about where to from here. And oddly enough, I didn't think to continue going to other mentorship programs. That for me was it. And she sparked this idea of, no, there's this wonderful program that I'm a part of. And that program was so different in the sense where it offered mentorship opportunities and access to market where we could meet with industry leaders and people who could help us to refine our businesses which we owned. So that's how I came to FREC. FREC has been a wonderful journey. The first touch point with FREC was I met Catherine, and that was like somebody who's just a bundle of energy. And it wasn't so much what she was teaching in class that got me hooked, but just her energy. And she wasn't such a textbook teacher, but she came across as somebody who really cared about entrepreneurs, what we were doing and the success of our business. She would come up with things like, one day she asked in the class, how many of you have a Google page? And as somebody who had been in business for maybe 10 years, I didn't have a Google page, something that simple. So she told us that you can set it up in 5 minutes. So yeah, that was the first thing that I learned, set up a Google page. She made it so easy. Like she told us, it'll take you 5 minutes, do it now. There was a call to action. She told us how long it would take and I was like, wow, this thing could help my business and it only takes 5 minutes. I'm gonna do that. And that's what I did. And to date, we have more than 100 5-star reviews on our page with a top-rated salon in Hatfield, and all because of that one prompt to ask us, do you have a Google page? So that was one of the first things I learned. And through my journey, there were so many things that I learned, even when I met my mentor, Piwe, things such as simplifying your business. Is it making money? Or is this just an expensive hobby that you've now undertaken to do? We dissected my finances, not just from how much profit you make, but we went right down to how much does it cost to have a stylist in the shop? How much money do you generate when you still operating after a certain time? The one thing that sticks out in my head there is having assets in your business that you can monetize. It's great to have beautiful signage, beautiful things, but how many of those things in your business are you actually monetizing, and how much of that is actually bringing profit back to your business? Things like that really contribute to the longevity of my business, Hair Care. We identified what phase was I in. Was I in a beginner, a growth phase? Had I plateaued? Those kind of things were really important to me, because it was more than just the aesthetics and more than just the fluff of a business. We went down to the nitty-gritties of how to make my business more successful and how to make it more scalable. Okay, the renovations last year were amazing. Hair Care benefited from an amazing renovation that was done to our shops. We had new tiling done, storage was done for us, painting, wallpaper. These really elevated the look and feel of our shops. We always had this aspiration to look more high class, more fancy, more elevated, and that really brought it all together for us. So we were so grateful for the opportunity to even get that renovation in our shop. And since then, there have been so many follow-ups as to what does our shop need, how could FREC make our shop more successful, essentially. So I really appreciated that it wasn't just a renovation. They still held our hand, and we're still working together till now. Ohana came about in a time where I was looking for a new business. I had sat down with my POA, my mentor, and that's what I decided, that I'm gonna expand and find a new business. And it was a 9-month process. I looked and searched everywhere until I was approached by my building manager who had an existing shop, and they asked me, would you like to move here? And then I had learned through my mentorship that you can also give a proposal. You can counter propose and say, like, no, I would rather do this. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted a new shop. So we went forth and Ohana was born. And the name Ohana was actually brought forth by my younger brother. Ohana means family, and that's what we are. We are a family, and in a family, no one gets left behind. So Ohana will have 6 of my best stylists, 6 of my best nail techs and treatment facilities as we dive into beauty services for the first time. So we're excited about Ohana. If you look at all the other shops, you can see the growth, the lessons learned, and everything we've learned, we combined and brought through to Ohana and try to make it as beautiful and as serene a place as possible. So I'm still so in love with Ohana. Ohana was opened only a week ago, so it's its 1-week birthday today. I see my brand really growing. I will have a chain of hair care stores and Ohana spas. My ultimate goal, though, has changed over time. Before, it was more about empowering women and making them feel confident. Now, I want them to feel more than confident. I want them to be empowered. I want them to be able to create their own wealth. Hence, I will be working towards opening a hair care academy. This academy will enable people to learn skills which they can monetize immediately after our courses that we'll offer. Courses such as doing nails, learning how to do hair, learning how to run a business, learning how to set up a business. After these courses, a person will have a choice of either joining the Ohana family, joining the hair care family, or starting their own business. So I wish to support entrepreneurs. I can't just say female because there are so many male entrepreneurs who've empowered us too. So I look forward to that, and that's my why now. It's changed over time. Before, as an entrepreneur, you're just trying to make a profit. You're trying to get that break-even point, but now it's more than that. I wish to leave a legacy, really, that will live beyond me, that will go beyond all the stylists who are here. I wish for all of them to have their own hair care or their own Ohana going forward.